All right, welcome to day 3 of word work this week. Hard to believe this is the 5th week of word work we've been doing. So you've learned 5 different Awubis sentences, and I really hope you start thinking about trying to put these into your writing. If you start writing using although, as, since, after, when, and if, that's 6 total, man, your writing is going to be so good and mature. Your 6th grade teachers and like, snap, what are they teaching them at MAS? And you're going to go like, no one taught me this. I was just born knowing how to write like this, please. Right? That's how good your writing is going to be. You can have like an attitude, writing attitude. And be like, I write some hot sentences. Okay? So that's the point we want to get to. To get there, you have to learn the sentences, and you also have to push yourself to use them. So that's why we spend 3-4 days on each type. So as you know, this week our focus has been when I start a sentence with as, I will probably need a comma. Our model has been, as you can guess, it's a lot of work to make all these videos for our class. So now let's look at some changes that have been made to the sentence. Okay, so I'm going to show you a couple of sentences, and when I read it, I want you to pause and see if you can find the change, all right? And then think about what the effect of the change is. So let's look at this first sentence. As you can guess, it's a lot of work to make all these videos for our class. Can you find the 2 changes here? Okay, so there are 2 changes. If we kind of look here, as is normal, you can guess, oh, there's a comma. It's a lot of work to make all these videos for our class. Oh, class should not be a capital letter. Okay, it should be a lowercase c. It's not the name of the class. So that should be a lower name c. And what's the effect of that change? It's that it would make the reader think class is the name of a class. There's one other change here. It's a harder one to find. As you can guess, it should have an apostrophe because it's a contraction. So it means it is a lot of work. But we were able to put, if we put an apostrophe and an S, it shows that it means it is. So that is a mistake. And what's the effect of that change? Well, it's a different word. It is a totally different word than it apostrophe S. Okay? So that's one big one. Now let's look at the next sentence. As you may have heard, we are starting an online math program today. Pause the video and see if you can find the 2 changes. So your eyes should have immediately gone to the first one, right? As. Capital. What's the effect of that change? What's the effect? Well, it's going to blend in with the other sentence because a capital letter tells a reader a sentence is starting. Okay? As you may have heard, we are studying an online math program today. There's not a comma here. And what's the effect of that change? Well, the comma makes it conversational and it separates it from the information. As you may have heard, we are starting an online math program today. It separates it. It gives a barrier because it's 2 different things. It's information and it's conversation. Okay? So the comma gives a barrier. As you may have heard, we are starting an online math program today. It's kind of like a commercial, right? So let's just make those changes so you can see them. So, and you notice here, it's red underneath because the computer's telling me it needs an apostrophe. And then here we have the fixed class. funny it doesn't find the capital letters, right? That must be a setting I have, as you may have heard, comma, so they're fixed. So today what I want you to do is I want you to write 2 imitations, and then I want you to edit them. I will not accept a imitation that is not grammatically correct. So it has to have periods, capital letters, comma in the right place. Okay? All right. Good luck, and I can't wait to read your sentences. They've been great so far.